The Angel of Dagenham Heathway. In Dagenham streets, where the bigotry winds blow, 3 angels resided with a celestial glow. Lorna and Jasmine were tall, lithe, and grand, the most loquacious duo in all of the land. But Katie, the smallest, was often ignored, her juvenile spirit frequently floored. Albeit she had a sharp, technical mind, her sisters treated her as if she were blind. "Wait for us, Katie," Lorna would shout as they fluttered their wings and wandered about. The Heathway was buzzing, a notorious sight for the Christmas switch-on, a festive delight. "Stand back," Jasmine ordered. "It's far too complex. Your infantile meddling would only perplex." Lorna agreed with a haughty, cold sneer. "Watch us, little Katie, and stay in the rear." They bossed and they blustered, so pompous and tall, while Katie felt reticent, quiet and small. A cacophony rose from the shivering crowd as the mayor approached, looking portly and proud. The stage was a mountain of tinsel and pine, where Dagenham Dazzles was meant to outshine. The air was a freezer, a bitter, sharp bite, as the countdown commenced for the magical night. 10, 9, 8, the excited throng cried, as Jasmine and Katie stood side by side. "This will be exemplary," Jasmine boasted, her wings fluttering with pride. But things went pear-shaped with a thunderous crack as a circuit board groaned and the power went black. Zap, fizz, bang went the cables of gold as the abysmal darkness took a firm hold. The stage gave a shiver, a personified groan, leaving the sisters standing alone. The machinery sputtered, then died with a wheeze, brought to its knees by the winterly freeze. The sky wept gray tears, a pathetic fallacy mocking the ruins of the grand galaxy. Lorna and Jasmine were utterly crestfallen, their beautiful plans now dirty and fallen. "It's a disaster," cried Lorna, her voice a shrill wail. "Our exemplary reputation is destined to fail." They slumped in the shadows, dejected and blue, while Katie looked on, wondering what she could do. Katie stepped forward, her blonde hair a shimmer, her eyes catching hold of a faint golden glimmer. She approached the fuse box, a notorious beast, where the tangled-up wires had currently ceased. She didn't seek praise or a loud, grand ovation, but studied the mess with intense concentration. Her small hands were steady, her focus was keen, as she navigated the mechanical scene. "Stop," Jasmine shouted. "You'll break it for sure. You're just a small child, so naive and so pure." But Katie was stubborn, an oxymoron of grace, a quiet storm brewing in that dark, cold space. "The circuit is looped in a sibilant snarl," she whispered to Jasmine, "like a tangled-up gnarl. I can fix this abysmal, dismal mistake for the sake of the town and the joy we must wake." With a click and a clatter, she stripped back the cord, wielding a screwdriver just like a sword. Sizzle and spark went the copper and tin as she tucked the loose ends carefully in. She worked with a speed that was lightning fast, ensuring the connection was sturdy and last. The wires were screaming, a metallic high plea, but Katie commanded them, "Listen to me!" Suddenly, wham! A deafening silence, followed by light with a vibrant defiance. The Heathway erupted in silver and gold, a sight that was wondrous and brave to behold. The bulbs were like pulsars, a simile of fire, climbing up higher than any church spire. Katie stood back with a modest, shy grin as Lorna rushed over to let the praise in. Lorna and Jasmine were stunned by the sight as Katie transformed the black, hollow night. "You've saved us," they cheered, their voices combined. "We were loquacious and utterly blind." No longer considered a juvenile pest, Katie had passed the ultimate test. In Dagenham's heart, where the angels still play, Katie's small spark had saved Christmas Day.